This is day 22 of me moving from New York to Lagos, Nigeria, and I got scammed.
Okay, so what had happened was that after getting recommended Declutter Legos and having such a good experience with them, I was like, okay, maybe this is how things are done in Nigeria. You know, you go and people have storefronts, people have businesses all using Instagram, and maybe that's just the way things are happening. And that is the case, but there also is a lot of fraud happening as well. So I was recommended another Instagram account.
So as you can see, I am blocked on their account, but you will find out very shortly soon why.
And so what had happened was that I saw a TV and a fridge, because like those are like last few items that I'm like, all right, these are critical. So I then went and hit them up on Instagram. I said, hey, yeah, well, I want this one. This one, they're like, all right, cool. First thing, send the payment receipt, and then we'll release the information of the seller, and you can coordinate with that. And I was like, oh, cool, sounds good. So I paid them, and then I turned around, and this was on Friday, the 27th of June. So I paid for it. It was 265K for the TV, and then 120K for the fridge. And so I sent a total like 385K, which looking back, if you're ever gonna do these things, tip is pay for one thing at a time. Test them out, see if you like them, see if everything works out fine, limit your losses, potential losses. Because you can always buy more items, but you can't recover your money once it's lost, because, fraud. Now, this is Friday evening, no response. I said, all right, cool, whatever. Hit him up on Saturday. I said, hey, so where are we at with the fridge and everything? Basically just BSing me or whatever, and then stop stalling. I say, hey man, where are we at? I give a call, no answer. I'm like, all right, call WhatsApp, call, no answer. I said, and now this is Sunday. Today is Sunday the 29th. So I then sent a message on their WhatsApp, and then I sent a message on the Instagram, and I was like, damn, I might have been scammed. Then I got blocked on Instagram, and I got blocked on WhatsApp. But I thankfully got screenshots of their entire discussion, and I got a screenshot of their account. So, but moral of the story is that it definitely does suck to be out 385K, but it could always be worse. It could have definitely have been worse. I could have been scammed for 3.8 million naira, that would have sucked more. I take it as is a lesson, because in Nigeria, we all have experiences getting scammed or getting defrauded or getting, just like lower quality than what we paid for. And this was just my first experience with it. And but I'm thankful that this is my first experience so far, and I've been here for almost a month. There were plenty of opportunities and plenty of ways where I could have gotten scammed, could have gotten finessed. That was my experience so far. But like I said, it's okay, because I will still be getting a fridge anyway. I'll still be getting a TV anyway. And now I have a lesson in mind to just be a little bit more circumspect. I shared